So if you're looking to get a shiny Onix, there's going to be multiple ways that you can do this, but we're going to go through a method that gets you the ability to be able to do this quite comfortably. So the first thing you want to do is knock out any aggro Pokemon around here. So a Mulga, obviously the Arons, you want to get rid of them all just so they don't interrupt your way. You want to obviously try and not hit that hole over there because that is what we're going to be trying to duplicate over here, and we will try and go around and try and get that Emolga as well. So with this then, that should be every Pokemon gone, and basically we can start it from here. So if you want to save it or not, well, whatever you want to do, it's up to you, basically. So from here, we're obviously looking at these two holes specifically. We'll show you this one, and then it is just a duplication. So we're going to get this hole, and we want to get Drillbur, if it is a Drillbur, just to the back over here. So I'm praying it is a Drillbur, which it absolutely is, and we want him to run over with us. So Sand Tomb, fantastic, that's not what we want. We want him to run over here with me, if he can. Come on. There we go. So, oh, we're going in the Sand Tomb again. Oh, apparently he doesn't want to come with me now. Come on. And he's going to follow me round, hopefully. No, he does not want to follow today. Come on. And follow, follow, follow. No, he's going to... doesn't want to follow me today. Okay, we've got Sand Tomb again. Fantastic. He's going to knock me out before he comes with me. Follow me. So sometimes he can just be an absolute pain, but naturally, there we go. Right, so he's following me now. What you want him to do is when we get to this corner over here, we need him to dig realistically. So he can slash all he likes, he can bulldoze, but we want him to dig because then we're going to basically double roll. If he can. No, he's going to... what is he going to do? Give me a move. No, he's going to slash. Because he basically loses his leash in a second. We want him to attack whilst utilising dig or something. Dig, 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 dig. Sand Tomb, fantastic. That's not what we want. I need him to dig whilst basically running at me. If he could want to, that would be lovely. Sometimes it can just be an absolute pest, but as soon as he sees that dig, we need to be running as soon as possible. Bulldoze, that's fine. We just want him to be able to dig here. Because if we go any further, he will lose his leash, and we don't want that at all. Bulldoze again. Okay. Oh, we got hit, but that's fine. Come on. Give me the dig. Oh, and again, he's going to absolutely nail me at this point. Come on. Use that dig. And like I say, sometimes it can be an absolute pain, but naturally he will use the dig in a moment. It does eventually cycle through his moves. He tends to have a bit of a problem with it, but Bulldoze again. You can just run away from them as well. It's not necessarily that big of a deal. Dig. So basically, we want him to go all the way into the corner. I might be... ooh, there. And we can... it cannot be saved. We need to basically get it on the money. There we go. So basically you can keep doing it, and there will be a point where basically the aggro goes in between the attack, and that means we can save. So from there we've saved, we drop down, we close the game. Pretty standard stuff, as we know with any type of spawns. From here then, we load the game back up. His spawn should be in that corner, which is absolutely fine. And from there we want to then run out to the gate, and then we can do the next step. But you want to try and keep him as close to in that corner as humanly possible, as that's going to really help us with creating that second spawn where we've obviously taken him from. Naturally, you will be able to do this multiple times as well, but we should load into the game, and he should be where we left him, which he is, so that's fine. He's not necessarily in that corner, which might be an issue. It might be a little bit too close, to be honest, but we might be able to get it to work. So if we can get him... where is he? He's about there. So he's not... this is where you do need him really as far in that corner as possible. Oh god. Because basically you want to drop a pin wherever he is. So we know he's pretty on me at that point. So we want to then run 65 this way. The reason why you want him in the corner is you want him further enough away from obviously the spawn to be able to create that second hole. So regardless, we're going to go with the 65 and we're going to save from here. Like I say, if he's not too far away, it might not create the spawn. You just redo this setting. So back off there, we've saved it. Again, close the game as standard. So this now should create that second spawn if done correctly. Again, it sometimes can mess up, so you've just got to basically redo it if you've not got him far enough in that corner. It's why when he digs, it's great if you can get him walking towards you, because you almost have that head start. I was already turned with my camera, so I didn't get that third roll. And then when he comes up for that, you should hopefully be right in the corner when he does it. But we got unlucky with the fact he didn't want to actually dig for X amount of times. Sometimes it is just a bit finicky with it, hence why we get rid of all of the other Pokemon. Otherwise, that just creates an absolute mess. So when we go back from here, if done correctly, you should see another spawn. Drillbur should still be there. We got it pretty bang on as well, which is nice. If you haven't done it correctly, you won't see another hole here. But if you have, which we do, so hopefully this could work out, what you want to do from here is, I believe, so as you know that it's there, basically what you want to do, go ahead and save, and you want to close the game again. This basically gives you that progress that we've obviously got. So we can save, back out this game, and we can go back into it. And now this should be the point where we can get that second spawn. What I would suggest is potentially, I know I've done this first, I've probably done it wrong, go to the back one first rather than doing the first one. Otherwise it becomes very difficult not to impede on the other hole, and you basically don't want to get rid of that one, otherwise you got to get it done again. But it works for the same one. I'm not going to show you twice when it is the exact same method. The only other thing that you can do is obviously do the top ones near the extra drill, but I don't really see the point in that. So we obviously see the Drillbur there, so basically from now we want to go ahead and fly home, and this should basically give Drillbur that second hole, guaranteeing you a Drillbur and an Onix. I don't believe it's possible to get 2 Drillburs or 2 Onixes, but you're guaranteeing an Onix every single time. So again, if you really want, you can obviously go ahead and get rid of the Arons and everybody, just so you can obviously see. But you can see right now, we have got 2 holes there every single time now. So if we can get this Aron to look for us, if he wants to, what we'll do is we'll use the Outrage, and that should hopefully get rid of both. Oh, no, it doesn't. So we'll just use him there, and that should get rid of it. So basically now we have got it set up. So naturally you can do that hole over as well, but basically you will have the guaranteed of a Drillbur and Onix. So what we do from here, we obviously don't get rid of them. You fly back out here or walk out here. You obviously lost the aggro, and you fly back again. So it's very simple, and basically what you can do then is obviously have that second spawn. So for instance, if I was to try and do it and show you, what I would do is definitely do the first one, do that back one first, because now basically I've got to try and not attack or not get them to. So the way I would do this is if I could hydro pump over it. Oh, beautiful, that's stunning. So what I would do here is you basically want to hug the wall, and who's looking at me? Or is it somebody over here? Oh, Onix. So basically, if it is Onix, what you want to do is go back out here, fly, because you want the Drillbur. So that's always the case. You don't want it to be Onix. It just doesn't work, really. You can't, trust me, you need that dig animation, because otherwise you won't be able to save mid-aggro as such. So Drillbur is the one that can do it. So from here, what you can do as well is you can hug the wall. So for instance, we know that that's really close to the wall. So we want to hopefully get the Drillbur here. And what we want to do is get him to follow us here. And if he can follow us, that would be outstanding. Follow, 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 follow. And we basically want to get round this wall, and we basically want to do that dig again. So if he could dig here, no. If he wants to dig, so basically you even saw that you could kind of get away with the scuff version as well. Is he going to dig? Come on, give me the dig. No, slash. Basically just want to keep him on this leash here, and hopefully you basically got to just pray for the attack. You know he's going to attack because he will obviously come closer to you. Oh, there it is. Dig, dig, dig. And as soon as that animation comes up, you should be able to save. Come on. There we go. So that's going to be the second one. So again, from here, you obviously save it, back out, close it, load it up again. Now, obviously, like I say, you can do the first one first, makes it so much easier. You don't have to go with that finicky bit where you have to go round. Normally, if you've got rid of everything, you should be pretty golden for it. It's not necessarily a crazy difficult one, but it sometimes can be annoying if you do open that spawn. You've then got to close everything again, and if you've got him so far and you accidentally tread on it, it just is one of them things. But once you've done it a few times, it should be pretty simple. Now, like I say, you can do multiple, so you can do the holes round the side as well. I don't see the need for that as much, and we should get Drillbur there, which is fine. Again, follow the same system. We obviously want to see him round here, and again, we can see him just about here. So we're going to go ahead and put a pin on our map here, because like I say, you don't want to be 70. You can't be 70 and above because it will despawn him. But if we can go here, we can obviously see 35, 50, 60, and we'll go 65. Go ahead, drop the save, close the game again. Exact same method. There's nothing different to it. It is literally the same, and it's the same for most spawn related things. If you are trying to manipulate a spawn to some extent, this is how you would do it in terms of the saving, moving the location, moving it back, and basically getting them to put another one in and then re-inviting that one that you've taken away. So it does work, and it has been updated. The game has been patched recently, so by the looks of it, it isn't going away anytime soon. I would suggest as well, if you are doing this, Shiny Charm is going to be definitely encouraged. I think it does, is it a quadruple chance that you get better? So it's basically like instead of a 1 in 4,000, it's a 1 in 1,000 and something, whether the maths is absolutely on the nose there. But we should then see Drillbur just there chilling, which is beautiful, and then we should be able to go back in, and if we've done it correctly now, there should be another one there, and again, we've seen it, we save it, we load the game back up. So this now, it gives you a double chance in actually getting a Onix shiny. So naturally, these are probably what I would go with. You don't need to go much more excessive over this. You can obviously, like I say, do all of them, but it just isn't necessarily that. It's just not needed. Like, I think it's a bit over. Yes, it makes it a little bit quicker for running around, and then you can obviously go ahead and fly. But naturally, I'm just looking at them too, jumping back out and flying again. So it is just a constant method of that. Plus, the setup time is very quick. Like, once you get this down, you can do it in about 5-10 minutes, and then you can just shiny hunt. So from here, like I say, you've obviously got that spawn. We've got the Drillbur over there. Again, we fly back. So this now should give us 4 holes on that right-hand side, 2 guaranteed Onix, 2 guaranteed Drillbur. So obviously, this is going to be great for Drillbur as well, even though Drillbur does have another spawn elsewhere as well. So as we'll be able to see, there is 2 there, and there should be 2 here. So now all I have to do is go over. We'll obviously be able to see Drillbur, and we'll be able to see Onix as well. Like I say, if obviously you don't see anything else, you will see the Arons as well. Go back over here. We will then go back in, and we can go ahead and fly. And that's the method. It's pretty simple once you get the kind of the spawns done, and it is pretty simple to get the spawns once you've learned. The hardest thing is probably timing the dig, and to be honest, you can just spam it. So if you don't get it right on the nose, you can just basically drop it and then go again. It's pretty simple once you've gone that way, and then you can just basically keep doing this. Like I say, it's great for all the other shiners as well. Obviously, it's great for the Onix because this is the only place that you can get him. So Drillbur has got multiple places that you can go with to try and get him, whereas Onix, this is the spot. If you're going to get an Onix shiny, this is where you get it from. So let me know down below if this is handy. If you've managed to get an Onix yet, definitely leave that down below. Obviously, if the sun goes down and you find your holes are gone, just go back to the sun time as well. Sometimes that does happen. But basically, we have seen, obviously, Drillbur Onix every single time. And basically, you can just keep doing that. It's nice and simple.